Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable to Mr. Tito Dimas Atmawijaya, SPD MHum, as the lecturer of Sociolinguistics, and all of my friends that I love. I'm Fitriani from the Faculty of English Literature in Universitas Pamulang. In this good occasion, I will present and discuss a material from the first meeting on social linguistics as a result of midterm examination. So I call this by 5 minutes with Fit. In presenting the material about introduction of social linguistics, okay, I have a question. What comes to your mind when you hear about language? Yeah, it seems like humans, people's interactions and communications. Yeah, all of that is associated with social and behavior. Language is one of the most powerful of social behavior. We use language to send vital social messages about who we are, where we come from, and who we associate with. However, in the application of the language in a region that is different from our native, these various perspectives will emerge on this issue. In fact, our country, Indonesia, every region has a diversity of languages. Then, how do we stay in a good communication? Is there a way to examine this issue in a concrete way? Yes. Given the social role of language, it stands to reason that one standard of language study should concentrate on the role of language in society. Therefore, sociolinguistics is the key. And simply, we define the word of sociolinguistics as the study of the used language. As we can see based on this mind mapping, it's divided into social context and social factors. Now, let me start to focus on the social context. Here, the social context consists of first, speech community. It's a group of people who share some set of social conventions in another sense or social norms regarding language use. Second, accent is a pronunciation. Third, a dialect includes pronunciation or phonological or phonetic, but also includes grammatical, lexical, and usage. Fourth, variety, used as a more neutral term for dialect or language. Now we move to social factors. Consists of region. The acknowledgement regional variation in language or the major dialects or accents spoken in a region. When we discuss about region, there is a question arising up. What are the major dialects or accents spoken in South Tangerang? Yes, there are Banten Sundanese, the mother of tongue which has a diglossia, and the major of raw Sundanese. Second, Banten Javanese. They have two diglossia, Primal Javanese and the Standard Javanese. And the third is Betawi, has become the major dialects in the Tangerang because seen from the fact of the geographical location between Tangerang and Jakarta, which is close to each other. Yeah. And then gender. Both male and female are important for the social implementation. And then social class. The classification in social is affected. And age. The age of a region will determine the socialization. And then ethnicity. The variation of culture and ethnic in a region will produce the ethnicity. And style. The participants who is talking to whom, like wife, husband, customer, shopkeeper, boss and worker, like that. And then the social and the function of interaction, example home, work, school. The aim or purpose of the interaction, informative, social. The topic, what is being talked about. Yeah, for example, when a little brother talk with his old brother, they are in conversation. The little bro say to the brother, "Hey bro, what you doing?" And the bro say, "Dad is here." Little bro, "I'm sorry, where is he?" Yeah. From the example, we can take a look about language serves a range of functions to ask for and give people information, to express indignation and annoyance, as well as admirations and express feelings. And now we go to the types of speech communities. First, bilingualism. It is an individual who speaks two languages almost equally and doesn't show a functional distribution of the languages. A second, diglossia. A situation in which two languages or two varieties of the same language are used under different conditions within a community, often by the same speakers. Yeah. The term is usually applied to language with distinct high and low, or we call it colloquial varieties, such as Arabic. Yeah, Arabic is the one example. And language levels of a place in a region divided into high and low variety. Yeah, and here, based on the map, language divided into three types. First, language split is a situation that obtains for political reasons of the variety of two countries. Or we can conclude that the differences between two languages in two different areas. And second, language maintenance is the extent to which immigrant speakers of a certain language retain knowledge of the original language in the host country into the following generation, or maintain the continuity of the language itself. Examples of Hollywood and Bollywood villains. Why them? Yeah, they are still known today. Hollywood with English and Bollywood with Hindi. The characteristics, both of them have the language of the two, which are the main target in maintaining the language so that it doesn't become extinct. They document all of these through films. It is also intended as a way of saving the language for their next generation. It's a good way. So they have a villain. And third, language preservation is the extent which the country has official institution to preserve the language in an ostensibly pure form. Or we can the same purpose as maintenance, but this is more intense in the effort to preserve the language in a region. One of them is by making dictionaries, such as the Oxford Dictionary, which is still preserving the authenticity of the language in the form of a dictionary and has been widely recognized throughout the world as a guide for students and anyone who wants to learn English. Okay, the last one is language death. It sounds scary, right? Yeah, this highly emotive term is sometimes applied to the social situations in which a language ceases to exist, or of the two previous types of speech communities, this last type is the most avoided, where language extinction can occur if there is no successor generations and there is chaos in efforts to preserve language. Yeah. In conclusion, language and social are very important in the continuity of life. Closeness and distance determine the formality or informality in the use of language. So, that's from me. Pardon for all of my mistakes. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.